Welcome everybody to the Valvoline Truck Series here from Pocono Raceway for Season 5, the regular season finale. Right after tonight, we're going to have the playoff set already here for Season number 5. And your last race winner, it says on the screen, it is FaZe Nico, getting ready to start qualifying. All the drivers lining up on the track. Getting ready to go here. Just got the go from the drivers that the lobby is going, getting ready to go. Pocono Raceway, a lot of draft, crazy track to have to end this regular season with, and we're gonna get the point standings up really quickly here. You know, Pocono has a lot of draft, and you might have some of the fuel saving to make sure that you can make it to the end. Some tire saving, definitely, because the tires wear very fast here. Gonna be a very exciting race for sure. So thank you all for tuning in to tonight's race and event. Hope to give you guys an amazing show here. Last race ended with some incredible fuel saving by FaZe Nico to get his 4th win on the season and 3rd win in a row. Getting ready to start, you see the invite pop up on screen. Here we go, ready to go from qualifying here at Pocono Raceway. It's time to get started here. Been waiting a while. This season has been, it feels short, but it has been quite a while since the first race of the season back on August 8th. Was the first race of the Truck Series season, all the way back in Daytona. Been a long season. FaZe Nico has been the dominant driver. Let's see who can get it done. I'm going to pull up the points after. I'm going to pull up the points after the race, so we can see how the points stand after. But here they come, off turn number 3. No turn 4 here in Pocono. They're green and qualifying for the heat race. Points, very crucial. They're double points tonight. That's an even bigger crucial detail. Heat win is 10 points. Pole is 10 points. Sweeping the stages will be 10 points. Everything crazy on the line here. Heading to turn 1 for the first time. The drivers... Truck already hard up in the wall. 63 up in the wall. That's Team Mule, I believe, taking the lead off turn number 1. Chaos, 3 wide. Almost 4 wide in the wall as a truck. I think that's Rogue. Pretty chaotic here start. Hopefully they can get started here, but they're coming around for their 1 qualifying lap. It's a 2-lap race. Coming around here off turn 2. A lot of chaos going here. That's the 25 truck of Bell Racing, doing a throwback to his team owner. Off turn 3, 1 lap green in qualifying. They get 1 good lap to qualify, but Team Mule seems like he has the 10-point heat win in the bag, which would be pretty big. Maybe he can get the regular season championship. But it will take a lot for a lot of these drivers to move up in the points. FaZe Nico, your points leader, by what I heard, 80 points. At least 80 points. Turn 1, a very tricky turn here. 1 truck in the wall behind FaZe Nico. He's in 2nd. Rogue out in 3rd. I believe that's Racing Dream below him. For 4th. But it's going to be Team Mule as we go through the field really quickly here. Team Mule enters turn number 3. 10 points already for Team Mule as he's going to take home the heat win. Down the long straightaway, he takes home your Valvoline Truck Series heat win for the 57 of Team Mule. He won back out in Atlanta. Now let's pull up your points for tonight's race. As you see, the top 3 are locked into the playoffs, definitely with the double points. Team Mule makes up 10 points on the leader, but probably not going to do too much. It's going to take a lot in the race for him to get even up to that leader, but it's a lot for him to do. Probably not possible, but we'll see what happens. That was a quick qualifying. As you see, Football Fan here in 7th and NLS in 6th. That's going to be a close battle with the double points going on. It all comes down to the pole position and if someone sweeps the stages. Anyway, we'll be right back. Thank you for watching the Valvoline Truck Series. We'll be right back after this. We are back here from Pocono, ready to start the race. Double points on the line. 7 laps in stage 1, 8 laps in stage 2, and 15 to round it out here. Teamio plus 20 as he sits on the pole. 20 bonus points. Double points is pretty chaotic and kind of stupid, but it's, you know what? It's going to be fun to watch, definitely for the viewer's perspective. Not for the drivers at all. But here they come. FaZe Nico won the last race, but it's going to be Teamio, your Atlanta winner. Starting on pole here from Pocono Raceway. Only 3 turns here in Pocono. So we get ready to go. It's going to be a fun one, definitely. 7 laps, pretty lengthy stage here. 50% is the race leg Teamio on pole. It's time to end of the regular season. Let's set the playoffs as we are green from Pocono for the Valvoline Truck Series. Through turns number 1, it's FaZe Nico who gets out with the lead. Teamio did not have the turn 1 that he wanted, but it's Bell Racing on the outside, trying to get second away with a push from his teammate Racing Dream. Down the back straightaway, he goes down, touching the grass through turns 2. 4 wide here in Pocono. They straighten that out pretty well. Your pole sitter falling back very quickly. Maybe a little alarming for that Teamio number 57, but long race ahead. Huge incident. In the wall he goes. Forced up by the 63, it seems. Not what he wanted to see, but it's FaZe Nico who comes off turn number 3 to lead lap number 1 here in Pocono. The snaking already starting to happen behind the leader. That's NLS in second. Look at the lead that FaZe Nico already has. Off turn 1, down the back straightaway, it's Bell Racing in third. with that throwback to his team owner who races that scheme in the Grand National Series. Diving to the inside of the 57. Will there be contact? Yes, there will. Here comes Dream with the momentum. He goes up high instead of going low, but 25 is still there on the 57, entering turn number 3. NLS had a better turn 3 than the 25. Off turn 4, it's FaZe Nico who's going to lead on to lap number 3. And there's Racing Dream to the bottom of the 25 truck. NLS starting to break away a little bit. Dream now trying to complete the pass on his teammate. Momentum on the high side, maybe. Off turn number 1, we'll see what happens. Dream is clear, and here's Teamio coming back to the front. On board with the number 20 of Racing Dream down the back straightaway. He's definitely still in the draft. Is Teamio there on the 20? Teamio right behind the 20 truck as we enter turn number 3. Teamio maybe backed up the corner. Here comes a little more momentum off turn number 3. He has the run. Where will he take it? Looks like he got a little too tight off of turn number 3 there. Not able to complete that. On to lap number 4 out of 7 here in stage number 1. Back on board with the number 20. He goes back up high. As he tries to chase down the 57, he goes up high, maybe a little higher than he wanted. And here comes Teamio on that bottom lane. Will he be able to get there? Right behind the bumper to the inside. Does it stick? No, he just doesn't have the momentum to stay there. Diving back into turn number 2. Racing Dream's going to hold the spot as Teamio tries to get back there. Maybe a little loose or tight. Here comes Teamio to the inside. The 57 makes his move. Entering turn number 3. Backs up the corner. Almost there. Will there be contact? Racing Dream turns down on the 57, and that's going to give him the position. Dream loose. He's sliding. Is he spinning? Almost on a pit road. Almost spun around. Racing Dream in the 20. Loses a ton of time. It's NLS here in second place. Teamio makes the pass. We're on lap number 5 out of 7. Field getting really spread out here. FaZe Nico just cruising around the racetrack in first place, but maybe Teamio is gaining on the 57 of NLS Network. Heading to turn 3. He's definitely closed that gap more than last lap. He's riding the outside lane. He's trying to get good momentum off the corner. He dives it back down the inside. What momentum does he build from that? 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Diving back into turn number 1. Lap truck on the bottom. Must have just come out of pit road. Here's Teamio with the momentum behind the NLS Network. Right up against the wall on exit there. Down the back straightaway. One of the longest straightaways in the Valvoline Racing Series. Teamio's going to dive it in hard here into turn number 2. The tunnel turn. Way below the line. That's got to be a really good corner. He's there! To the inside. Goes Teamio. Will he be able to clear? He will. Teamio up to second. He started on pole, fell all the way back, and now he has a chance at the stage win. 1 lap to go in the stage. You see that blurry car all the way up there? That is your race leader. FaZe Nico has a giant lead, but you never know what could happen. Teamio has made it an amazing charge to salvage his stage. Started on pole, of course, but fell way back in the beginning of this one, and was able to just slowly but surely gain all those positions back as they head down this straightaway. Diving into the tunnel turn. Teamio definitely has a better line than NLS. He just takes it way too wide entering the corner. FaZe Nico around! FaZe Nico wrecks from the lead! Hard in the inside wall. And off turn number 3. It's going to be Team Meal in the 57. That's going to win stage number 1. FaZe Nico wrecks from the lead. What a way to end the stage. Wizard must have also spun around there. Team Meal, your stage winner here in Pocono. I'll be right back for stage 2. Here we are back for stage number 2 here in Pocono. Crazy way to end the stage, and Team Meal back out in front for 8 laps in stage number 2. Will the restart be more or less chaotic than the first time? Huge push to the bottom line, definitely much better put together this time. They might just be 3 wide. A lot of contact in turn number 1. Nobody hits the wall this time. They keep it off, and Team Meal is way clear of the lead, and that's Rogue in second. FaZe Nico almost won the stage, but spun out right before the end of it. Trying to get back to the right camera angle. Racing Dream has been, in the number 20, has been reporting of a too loose of a truck until the inside goes FaZe Nico. FaZe Nico and Team Meal are definitely going to have an insane battle here for this race win if this is how it's going to keep going. This is how it's going to play out. It's going to be an incredible race to watch. Thank you all for tuning in so far. As they come off turn 3, down the straightaway. Lap 2 of stage 2. FaZe Nico makes the move to the inside of Team Meal. Will it stick? Rogue is right there as well, and so is Bell Racing in the 25. Rogue might have gotten tight. Off turn 1. It definitely does not stick as well as he wanted to. FaZe Nico right behind Team Meal down the straightaway. Heading back into turn number 2. What can FaZe Nico do? Beautiful camera angle by NASCAR. And off turn 2, he has a better corner. Can he make the move to the inside? Entering turn number 3. He's not close enough. Here it is. He was close enough to the inside. Goes to 41, but maybe this is what the 57 wants. Will he get a good run off the corner? He's still there. Now he's not. FaZe Nico clear. Down the straightaway on the lap number 3 out of 8. In the stage, Team Meal still there, and here's Rogue to the inside of Team Meal. Rogue up to second. Rogue's been searching for that first Truck Series win ever since he joined the Truck Series. It's FaZe Nico back out front. Rogue might barely get there. On Team Meal, on board with Bell Racing in the 25. Down the straightaway, it's Team Meal right on the bumper of Rogue. Maybe pushing him into turn number 2. They're right there. 4 cars are all right next to each other. Team Meal definitely a deeper exit off of turn number 2. Maybe that helps with momentum. Is that Rogue to the inside for the race lead? Entering turn number 3. Will there be contact? They definitely go up the track. Here comes Team Meal. Does he have the momentum? Off turn 3. FaZe Nico still clear, but here comes Team Meal. To the bumper, he decides to push Rogue. Bell Racing building up a run here down the straightaway. What will he do? Stays behind the 57. Racing Dream looking back. He's up to 5th. Bell Racing now to the inside of Team Meal. NLS behind Dream. Rogue up in 2nd. Heading back into turn number 3, it's Rogue in the 80 truck. Still in the bumper of the 41. Off turn 3. I believe they'll be coming to lap number 5. Here at Pocono. Rogue to the inside. Does he have it this time? Heading into turn number 1. Does he have the speed? He slides up the track. He's tight. He's way too tight. He does not get the move. Here's Teamio to the inside. He can't get there, though, because the draft, he's still there. Gets the draft from FaZe Nico now as FaZe Nico tries to control the lines. They all fall back in line, entering turn number 2. The top 3 have broken away from the rest. Rogue to the inside for the lead. Here's Teamio, 3 wide. Contact. Around goes the 41 and the 80. Big crash, flipping is the 80 truck, barrel rolling here in Pocono. The big one strikes. Giant crash here from Pocono Raceway. The 80 up and over, flipping, barrel rolling. Massive, massive crash. We'll see what the damage is for the drivers. That will end the stage. Your stage 2 results, Teamio will win the stage. FaZe Nico in 2nd, Bell Racing 3rd, Rogue in 4th after flipping, still gets a top 4. Racing Dream with the top 5, NLS drops to 6th. Here we go, 15 laps remaining here in Pocono. Teamio out front, FaZe Nico on the outside, just crashed, but we'll be able to do it. Teamio wins stage 2. Back to the green flag, 15 laps to go. It's the regular season finale. It'll only get more and more intense. Car around in the back, that's a 66 of Wizard. FaZe Nico clear off entering turn number 1. Can Teamio do anything to stay there? Rogue way up high. Oh, there's another truck around. Now getting single file. Teamio trying to chase down FaZe Nico. It's been an incredible battle between those two drivers all day long. Here's Bell Racing entering the picture in the 25. Off turn 2. Teamio with a little bit more momentum. He's had less mistakes than the 41. Has been the fastest car. I believe, in my opinion, Teamio's been the best with the least mistakes. FaZe Nico been in 2 wrecks today. Off turn 3. 14 laps to go. Teamio maybe with some draft. They're all in a single file line. Racing Dream has worked his way back up into the top 3. 3 of the best Valvoline Truck Series drivers are all up here in the top 3. FaZe Nico maybe a little tight into the wall. Here comes Teamio to the lead. Does he have the momentum to get around him? Here comes Dream 3 wide below the dashed yellow line. He won't even get the second. Teamio out front clear for the lead. Now he's side by side, ducks in behind FaZe Nico. NLS Racing Networks work his way back up. He's in 4th. What an incredible turn number 1 that was. Heading back into turn number 3. It's going to be 13 to go this time. Can Teamio hold on? FaZe Nico back in 2nd. Does he have the draft? Amazing sounds. Here comes FaZe Nico to the inside. Back for the race lead. Dream forcing his way under. Off turn number 1. FaZe Nico is clear. Into the wall hard. Teamio put in the wall by the 41. And they're all stacked up behind. Rogue, NLS, Dream backs out of the 3 wide situation. And Teamio definitely has some revenge to pay to the 41. Off turn number 2. They're all getting back in order after that shocking turn of events. Back into turn 3. Teamio just needs to set his sights forward on the 41. Now we're going to go with our traditional 2nd place to 1st place on board with Teamio in the 57. Snaking. Teamio stays up high. 12 laps to go here from Pocono. Down the straightaway. FaZe breaking the draft on the bottom. Here's Teamio on the top. Diving into turn number 1. What can he do with the exit? As a lower exit. Will that help him? Huge run out of the 57 coming off turn number 1. Especially with the draft. Here he comes. Work through adversity all day long. Cannot build the momentum in time for turn number 2. He has a much deeper entry than Phase in turn 2. And he's clear for the lead. Teamio, huge lead now. Entering turn number 3. Phase Nico must have had to let off or gotten really tight. I'm hearing in the driver's communications. Teamio will lead with only 11 to go, and now he has a bigger lead than he has had all race long. Will he be able to use this to hold on and get his second win of the season? Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're getting into the home stretch of the race. Now we're going to go back and view some of the drivers back here. Almost, they're 3 wide. Phase Nico hard on the wall. And there goes NOS hard on the inside wall. NLS spun out. Hard in the wall. Hearing a lot of anger in the driver's thing. It looks like NLS was able to keep going. Hopefully that is the case. No race is over till it's over, folks. We got a lot of race left here. 10 to go. Maybe a caution will come out. Maybe we can have an overtime. I would not prefer an overtime, but, you know, it's always possible. Racing Dream, the one at fault for putting the 41 on the wall, we all believe. The 80 of Rogue grinds up against that outside wall. NLS got the worst of it, seemed to have spun down. Maybe he was able to save it and keep going, but everyone pretty spread out here in the line. Dread Furball returning and Wizard battling in the back here. Shy Guy back there in the pack. Teamio up front. Massive lead here for Teamio. If we stay green, I believe he will be able to hold on and get the win. Off turn number 3 is going to be 9 laps left at Pocono. Gone by super fast. 30 total laps tonight. At least that's what NASCAR Heat 5 told me. I'll be right back. Only 8 laps left as they enter turn number 3. It's going to be 7 laps to go here at Pocono. Teamio just seems to be stretching that lead out. We're going to do a run through of the field. Faith Nico in the 41 got put in the wall, catching up to Dream. I heard on the radio something might happen as he catches Dream. We'll have to keep our eyes on that. He's catching him very quickly. Keep the camera on these two for sure. What revenge will happen? Dream avoids it, but he gets scared and loses a ton of time. FaZe Nico passes him back. And he's up to second. Can FaZe Nico catch up to Teamio, who has a massive lead out of turn number 2? FaZe Nico trying to go 4 in a row here in the Valvoline Truck Series. Seems like Rogue must have gotten loose. Here's NLS to the inside of Dream. Huge lead as you see there. 6 to go here from Pocono Raceway. Whoa, what is happening with Teamio? Who is up by Teamio? It's Shy Guy Gamer who's getting lapped again by Team. Off turn 4, here we go. 5 laps remain here in Pocono Raceway. Only 4 laps left here from Pocono Raceway. Has gone by very quickly, but has not been short of the action. Huge lead by Team, though. Don't see how he could lose this one. He has pulled away from the field. Massively. You know, he started on pole. Got 20 bonus points from getting that heat win and the pole. And won stage 2. Huge points for Team. I don't know if that'll be enough for the regular season championship, but he comes around turn number 3. 3 laps remain. 9 more corners here in Pocono. Now tomorrow night at 6:15 Central Time and 7:15 Eastern Time, we'll go green from Pocono with the Valvoline Grand National Series. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to watch that one as well, because that one will also be a really fun one to watch. You will not want to miss out this week on the Valvoline races here in Pocono Raceway. Phase Nico in second, with NLS chasing him. I know all Team Mill wants now is he comes around to take 2 laps to go. He just wants to get to the white flag. He does not want a caution on this lap. Bell Racing. Racing Dream coming down pit road. NLS Racing Network taking 2 to go. Rogues coming off turn 3 to take 2 to go. Drive for a ball exiting turn number 2. Wizard coming into turn number 3. Shy Guy coming into turn number 3 as well. T-Meal off of turn number 1. Down the back straightaway. Off turn 2. He has not lost any part of the lead, only has gained. Heading into turn number 3. And off turn 3, he's going to see the white flag. T-Meal rounds it off Pocono. One more time he has to hold on. One more time. He has to manage the tires and the fuel. One more time around at Pocono for T-Meal. Heading into turn 3, he's faced adversity throughout the first 2 stages and has had a dominating stage number 3. He has led the most laps today. Off turn 1. Down the back straightaway. Some battling going on behind in second, but it won't matter towards the winner. Through turn number 2 for the final time. Oh, caution's out. The race is over. T-Meal rounds it into turn number 3. Under pace speed. And now down the front straightaway off turn 3. They're moving very slow. I hope they get to cross the line. They won't get to cross the line, but Team Meal is your winner from Pocono under caution. Massive lead, and congratulations to Team Meal. We'll be right back for post-race interviews. I'm going to make sure audio levels are already here.
You said audio levels?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure all the audio is working.
I gotcha. It all coming through?
Seems like it.
Sweet. Are we waiting for Team Meal?
I'm going to try.
Gotcha. As soon as we finish interviews, I've got 2.5 laps more stop motion to do. I have to get it done tonight before I leave, which kind of sucks. It's gonna take me like 4 hours, 5 hours, but you know what? No one ever said an 11-hour drive after 4 hours of sleep was a bad idea.
Who are we waiting on here?
I'm just getting started. I'm getting started now. He said he won't be here. So after today's Pocono race, Team Meal is your winner under caution, and he won't be here for interviews. Has refused us, just like Chase Elliott. So we're gonna talk with your second place finisher, FaZe Nico. You got me?
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
So I saw some contact going on. Just explain to me, how did your race go today from Pocono?
It felt pretty good. Stage 1, stage 2. I loosened up too much. Then the 20 decided he's going to try and imitate Osama bin Laden, and he completely walled us. I mean, clear as day. You either gotta be blind or handicapped to not see that. Yeah, I mean, he was an idiot all night, even back to qualifying. So yeah, it's whatever, because he finished last. I finished second. So who really wanted that situation? But yeah, I thought we were okay. Definitely not the winning truck because T-Mail. I think I might have had maybe some competition for T-Mail. I think he was only a tenth or so faster than me, so I could have kept with him. But unfortunately, Dream decided to fuck us over because he just wanted to, and well, it ended our race. So that sucks, but it is what it is.
Do you have any word or any comment on your stage 1 mishap?
Yeah. So I did the same thing in stage 2 actually. I was on worn tires. I tried taking the apron too much, lost the rear end, and it just went out on me. It's nothing crazy. I just lost it.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Anyway, congratulations on your second place finish, and we'll see you not next week because next week is All-Star Week, and I'll explain more on how that works later. But we'll see you in 2 weeks for Talladega.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
And your third place finisher here at Pocono is NLS Racing Network. You got me?
Sorry, I do got you. I had some technical issues there for a second.
So we heard from FaZe Nico. How did the race play out from your standpoint?
So, considering Pocono is maybe second worst track in the game, Martinsville's pretty rough too. But considering how bad I am at Pocono, I'm fine coming away with a third. What I'm not fine with, or what I won't be fine with, is if the 20 gets to see another race in the Valvoline Cup Series. If he does, the officials have failed as officials.
Yeah, we're definitely have to take a look at what happened with the 20. From my perspective, there's some interesting driving, but
that is the most PC way you could have put it. Let's see. So for one, he overdrove in qualifying race starting off. He overdrove the corner, wiped everyone out. Really, only gave us. I mean, we only had one lap to set our time, anyways. But really, knocked up the field. I don't know if tire wear would have been significant at that point, but still driving like an idiot. Stage 1 does the same thing, walls himself. Stage 2 ran clean. Stage 3 does the same thing, 3 or 4 times? I know multiple drivers were complaining in the VC about him getting into and wrecking him, and then he wrecks himself to end the race when I had a solid shot at getting second. That's I can't say the words that I want to say about that incident on a live stream.
Yeah, we're definitely going to take a look at that as officials, and thank you for bringing up everything that happened for you. Do you have any word on the barrel rolling flip that happened to the 80 truck down that one straightaway? That one?
I caught a clip of that. That was maybe that was the funniest thing I've seen in the series. That was great.
Probably
that
the
was
biggest crash of the season.
That was so goofy. I'm not sure how that started either. I don't know if that was the 20's fault or if that was FaZe getting loose. I think it was FaZe getting loose, actually. That was really goofy.
Yeah, from my perspective, I just saw FaZe Nico getting loose.
Yeah, he definitely ran his truck a little bit loose, which is, I don't know, not the way I would have driven Pocono, but that's okay.
Yeah, so good job on your third place finish. Once again, we won't see you next week unless you qualify for the All-Star race, but we'll see you for sure in 2 weeks at Talladega. Have a good night.
Yep, thank you. And remember to go watch NASMAR Talladega, I believe. Whose channel is it on this week? Is it
East Coast?
Who is it?
East Coast.
Yeah, it's East Coast. Right,
Our Grand National Series driver. He's a Grand National driver here.
Yeah, no, that's sweet actually. No, that's good to see. All right, well, just let me know when points are published so I can decide if I want to go cup racing or race for a championship in trucks.
I gotcha. And your final interview, your fourth place winner. I'm gonna ask him, how did your race go for you, Bell Racing? And a text response from Bell Racing said he had an awful truck in the first stage. He made some amazing adjustments to his Valvoline truck, and it felt as fast as Valvoline oil. Sorry to Rogue, who he walled, which was a complete accident. He felt that he had a top 3 truck, although he got second fastest lap. Overall, a bit upset, but great job on the top 5. Yeah, great job, Bell Racing. I'm glad you could have a good night, and I'm glad you could have some fun. Good job tonight, and we'll see you at Talladega for sure. Have a good night, man. And that'll do it for interviews here from Pocono Raceway. It was a crazy one for sure. Might post a highlights video later if I'm feeling up to it. But thank you all for watching today's race. It was a fun one. We'll see you next week for the All-Star race from Iowa Speedway. And I'm going to explain that right now. All Cup drivers, or all Cup winners this season, are locked into it. And everybody else will go into a qualifying heat race, open. And the top 5 in that one will advance to the All-Star race. So it's going to be a very competitive open race to see who can compete for the All-Star race win. All-Star race has been a crown jewel in the Valvoline Cup Series for a long time. Everybody wants to win one. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see you next week. But also make sure to stay tuned, because tomorrow the Grand National Series is from Pocono Raceway. Sorry if I'm overwhelming you, but just go get some rest, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.